on the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Well, because of his history of delivering in clutch moments, boy, I think the last guy you hope to foul was Kawhi Leonard. Does he prove us correct?
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're down by 3. 26 seconds left in the final quarter. Six seconds left to play in the fourth. To the paint. Money!
Oh, my goodness. If that's the very definition of above the rim. Len showing terrific body control. What a punctuation.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
As calm as they come, Kawhi Leonard. A great guy to have at the stripe in these moments.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game. 19 seconds left in the game.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Herter can't hit.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has turned himself into an offensive force. He's a 3-level scorer, but I think you have to admire the fact that this guy is as versatile as it gets on the defensive end. He could guard 1 through 5 if necessary. That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win. And all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
break.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You wouldn't know the pressure is on by looking at Durant. He is one cool customer at the line.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Just embracing the spotlight and the chance to be clutch. Durant loves going to the line in these close games.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Towns. Warriors with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead early. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
I mean, who better to have at the line here? Curry, he might be able to pull this off with his eyes closed.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 5. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Here's Rose. For 3, a Kogi. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant, and he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And the Timberwolves call time. They're down by 7. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Jones for 3. Not going to go that time. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so...
All right, David, great job. Thank you.
On the floor for Boston, Jason Tatum out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Rozier in at the 2.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
From the high post, Wall gets the bucket. Wall's got 16 in the second half.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And Kyrie right now taking it to another level. We know he's capable.
And here's Wall. Pass to Parker. Irving against Wall. Count it. Good. Wall's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
And Boston calls time here.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
Ariza's checked in for Washington. Beal comes in for Portis. Morris, he's checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Irving. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He was not pleased with the team's focus, saying, quote, "We're being flat out reckless. We have to settle down and tighten things up. No more turnovers." Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Horford with it. Rozier, the pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Over Beal. A nice shot by Brown.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown, rising to the challenge of the moment.
Now a timeout called by Washington. On defense, the visiting team. Parker finds Beal. Here's Howard. Here's Wall. They grab their own miss.
Now, Dwight Howard is used to being the go-to guy earlier on in his career in Orlando for sure, but a remarkable time for him to come up big.
Now here's Tatum. Fires from 14. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Beal outside. Pass to Howard. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 7-point Washington lead.
And Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
Outside Tatum. With a step back. Howard grabs the miss.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Parker. Here's Ariza. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't drop.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
The offensive rebound. Beal's shot is good.
And Beal, it's great to see him get in there as a guard and do some rebounding.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one? Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Bradley Beal, another indicator of him doing a little bit of everything for this team.
And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. And Boston calls time here. They're trailing by 8. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Morris can't hit. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern.
So for Brooklyn now, they've got Monk, and it's Finley in at the 5, roaming the paint. Middleton the pass to Giannis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates crushed him down the stretch, guys.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
A nice portion of their points have been earned at the line, and they've done an exceptional job creating havoc for the defense and getting fouled.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Hardaway is screen on Brogdon. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And it's LeVert missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Middleton finds Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The 3 from Hill. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Brogdon against Dinwiddie. Pass to Monk. Davis setting the pick for Monk. And again, it's the Nets missing. Bucks leading by 8. And here is Antetokounmpo. Gasol, a screen on Hardaway. Antetokounmpo passes to Gasol. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Hardaway is screen on Brogdon. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Gasol. 1:11 left to play in the final quarter. Right side Hill. Middleton for 3. He's off on that one. Great D that time from LeVert. The net shooting in this game, 45%. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Takes the 3. It doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee the other way now. Now Giannis. Gasol, a screen on LeVert. Antetokounmpo kicks to Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And the Bucks lead by 10.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So it's the Bucks now. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Antetokounmpo with the ball. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape.
Now Schroeder. Adams high post. Shoots over Davis. And it's Adams missing. We've got Anthony Davis. Christian Wood out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Etuan Moore. And it's Terry in at the point guard position.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Westbrook. Fader on the way. Rebound by Terry.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Moore. Just 5 to shoot. Davis with a screen on Smith. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Davis hits.
The team relies on Davis for this. Keeping the play alive and finishing at the rim.
Adams a screen. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The shot no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Terry. Pass to Davis. banked it in off the glass. And now it's a 10-point New Orleans lead.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Hill, he's checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Moore. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth. It's stolen by Holiday. Here's Terry. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Diallo's checked in for New Orleans. Williams comes in for Hill. Noel, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Nader comes in for George. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now here's Diallo. Over to the wing. Back to Holiday. Here's Terry. Davis with a screen on Schroeder. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Terry. Three-pointer, Holiday. Noel with the rebound. It up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And so they get the victory here at home. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight, but with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts had written them off, but now we've got a series.
They've got Kevin Huerter. Alex Len out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Anderson, and it's Jeffries in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Huerter to take the lead. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ibaka's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard on the wing, launches it, sinks the triple. Leonard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And here's Anderson. Mr. Dedmon. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
Siakam's shot is off. The Atlanta trails by 4. Jeffries kicks to Anderson. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anderson's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, so important for Justin Anderson to hit this. Remember, this guy shot 45% from 3 in college. In the pros, that becomes a little bit more challenging.
Now here's Leonard over Anderson, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Lowry. where he's got his 7th assist in the game. Anderson outside.
Well, there you see the wingspan of Pascal Siakam send it back.
Anderson against Leonard. Ibaka with a screen on Anderson. Money!
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He told him this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 40 seconds left in the game. Herter finds Anderson. The Hawks working the ball around. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Passes it to Dedmon. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks again can't hit. And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality because between the lines, there's a level of focus and competitive spirit, and most importantly, productivity that you can really appreciate. Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 7. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Lynn looking it over. And so it's Toronto winning this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Okogie from the arc. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. On the floor for the Warriors. Klay Thompson is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Kevin Durant. On the wing, Durant. Wiggins with a steal. The ball's knocked loose. Over Durant. Wiggins, no good. And for the Warriors, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Thompson passes to Curry. Here's Durant to take the lead. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Rose, left side. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Yes, I mean, Rose can be this guy for his team still. I mean, he isn't shaken up by the intensity of the moment. I mean, he just goes to work. I love it.
Gibson's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told them to be patient, work deep into the clock if you have to, but get good shots. He doesn't want them to look up at the scoreboard. He wants execution on each of its plays.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. They double team Curry. Some room here for Cousins. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Here's Rose. Curry with the block. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. To take the lead. Here's Durant. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And Minnesota calls time here. The score tied at 101. There's 48 seconds left in the final quarter. Bates Diop, who's checked in for Gibson. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Towns. Yes!
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
Now here's Rose. Outside Durant. To take the lead. Offensive rebound. Green. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And this is a big moment. I mean, Green wanted to come through for his squad in important stretches.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead.
Such an impact player all over the floor. Draymond really wants to capitalize here, too.
And so he drops them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're trailing by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
A screen on Curry. From deep, Rose. Can't hit that one.
Nice work to rise up and secure that miss. Solid rebounding effort from him.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Thompson. It's off. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Robert Covington is out there with Gorgie Jang. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Rose in at the point. And the basket by Curry.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Jang. Now here's Towns. Cousins with the steal. Outside Curry. Here's Thompson. The three is up. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Rose. Towns, a screen on Curry. Rose, the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Down low. And it's stolen by Rose. Towns down low. Checked by Cousins. Good work defensively by Cousins.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And a deep three from Curry. The long-distance three is buried. Curry's got 34.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Towns, a screen on Curry. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Cousins with a screen on Rose. And that one good. Curry's got 36 points.
There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
Rose, the pass to Towns. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Covington finds Rose. Pass to Towns to take the lead. Rebounded by Green.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go. And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
Now here's Towns. Now here's Rose. Back to Jang. Towns with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Over Green. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter. Curry against Rose. Green with a screen on Rose. And here's Curry for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 39.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him. Rose with it. Durant covering. Pass to Jang. Here's Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. Covington, a screen on Thompson. Here's Okogie. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Oh no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
Just under 3.5 minutes played in extra time here. Curry against Rose. Fires it from 18. It's tipped. To the wing on the left. Towns for 3. Hits the trifecta. Towns has got 40 points.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts to go here in OT. Curry against Rose. From about 19, rebounded by Cousins. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 8 attempts to drop in overtime. Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. Here's Green. And he sinks it. And he's tied it up. What a shot!
Over his career, Green has been in so many huge playoff games, so he's used to the pressure moments.
And Minnesota calls time here. 34 seconds left in the OT period. Rose against Curry. Towns a screen on Curry. Rose the pass to Towns. Money!
And this is how you run the pick and roll. Rose, a master at this stage of his career.
Throws it up high. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Durant for 3. Oh my! What a shot! Oh, an enormous three-pointer! And Minnesota calls time here. towns. A screen on Curry. For the win. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. Hey, can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been.
Here we go.
Now Rose. Pass to Towns. This one for three. They get it back, and they'll get another chance. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Here's Durant. Now Green. The three ball. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And the Warriors lead by 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Towns. Shoots over Cousins. The shot by Towns, no good. Curry with it. Thompson outside. Takes a three. That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far. Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Outside Curry. Over Covington. Out to Thompson from outside the arc. Gets the three to fall.
Oh, this dude has an absolute flamethrower. He makes long shots that look like second nature.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Towns. It's Covington on the wing. Offline with a three. The Warriors shooting around 44%. Not bad. Outside Curry. Puts up a three. He buries it from 3. Curry's got 42 in the game.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And Minnesota calls time here. Curry against Rose. Shoots over Curry. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. Inside. And Cousins throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Rose. There's a screen by Jang. Rose can't connect.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
The three from Thompson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Thompson's got 20 points.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Count it.
And this is a vintage night from Derrick Rose. It's like we're back in 2011, his MVP season.
Curry from deep three-point land. Rose grabs the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now here's Covington. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Durant. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And he knocks down the first one.
A 3-and-D wing. Covington's skill set is perfect for how players and teams play the game today.
He makes the second free throw, and that brings him within 10. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up 2 for 3.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Covington, no good.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Green, a screen. Over Towns, and that one's good. Green.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Yeah, well, Covington was totally prepared there. He had the shot all picked out and just needed to be fed.
Pass to Green. Back to Thompson. And here's Curry. Launches it. He can't get it to go.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
That cuts the lead to single digits.
And at the arc, Rose definitely picks his battles, but when he sees his chance, he knocks it down. They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
Outside Curry. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series. Allie, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Mitchell is double. Kicks it to Ingles to take the lead. They get it back. And the basket by Gobert. Gobert's got 10 points here in the second half.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Harden out there with ball. Then there's Gerald Green. Then there's Gordon. And it's Rivers in at the 3, the small forward. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Utah. Mitchell outside. The 3. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got assist number 8 now on the night. Now a timeout called by Houston. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
So for the Rockets, Clint Capella comes in for Green, and it's P.J. Tucker in for Austin Rivers. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Harden gets the bucket.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Here's Niang. Gobert finds Mitchell. Ingles with the ball. Makes it off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Screen by Capella. And here's Harden for 3.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the post spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Niang passes to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Gobert, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
And everyone is counting on him. Gobert needs to be at his best here. It's all about execution.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game here.
Harden inside the 3-point line. Another miss by Harden.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And so here is Houston after the basket by Utah. And here's Gordon from outside. Gobert pulls it in. The Jazz shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Mitchell outside. Shoots from the line. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
A different look for Utah. Korver comes in for Joe Ingles, and Raul Neto is subbed in for Ricky Rubio. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Korver.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They need this. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Rivers.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Neto. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Joe Ingles is checked in for the Jazz. Ricky Rubio comes in for George Niang. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. On offense, here are the Rockets. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden, no good.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Here's Neto. Rubio looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Pulls in another board. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And so it's Utah with the win. I think, Greg, they played with a little more, of a relaxed demeanor tonight. No, all right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA.
Rubio finds Ingles. Schroeder against Rubio. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Ricky Rubio. Jay Crowder is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Korver in at the 2 spot. Now here's Gobert. The 3. Korver. That one's good. 19 points in the game.
Excellent job by Korver's teammates to get him the ball. They let him take advantage of that opportunity.
Pass to Smith. And the layup is good off the glass.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Grant. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised. Phenomenal at staying cool and collected in that big moment.
Rubio against Schroeder. Gobert with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Rubio. Here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
Huge bucket from Gobert. Answering the call when his team needs it.
To the middle. Ingles against Smith. Goes back up. And that one's good. Smith's got 22 points.
And just an important bucket down the stretch. This is when his focus becomes razor sharp.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. Fourth quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 3. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He was direct with his message, saying, quote, "This is the playoffs. Leave it all out there on the floor. It's winning time. Finish it." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. So it's the home team now. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 3. 50 seconds left in the final quarter. Seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Gobert with a screen on Schroeder. Rubio passes to Gobert.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
And George with the jam.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
And that's an intentional foul. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Such a capable floor general and a very strong defender. Ricky Rubio continues to make his impact felt on any ball club that he plays for. Tricky and fun to watch. Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 3. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth. .26 seconds left in the game. To the paint. And he buries it. And that one brings him within 1.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Shoots a fadeaway. Smith no good. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Gobert often hits for a higher percentage from the field than he does from the line, but they really need his free throws here.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And here's Grant from the arc, and it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And Utah calls time here. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they... Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinal.
Parker against Siakam. Beal the pass to Wall. It's Ariza on the wing. Six on the shot clock. It's Beal on the wing to tie it up. A second chance effort. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Dwight Howard.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
So on the floor for Washington, Trevor Ariza out there with Jabari Parker. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Wall, and it's Howard in at the 5 down low. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got him pretty fired up, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
And you watch Danny Green work. Smart guy, a grinder. That time, he draws the foul.
That's good from Green. And so he hits both.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Raptors leading by 3. Toronto calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Van Vliet passes to Leonard. Ibaka with a screen on Ariza. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wall passes to Howard. And Howard slams it home.
That's experience. Dwight with confidence in a big moment. Huge point.
Leonard against Ariza. Ibaka with a screen on Ariza. Leonard the pass to Ibaka. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Wall's running to take the lead. Portis trying to free himself. Ariza no up. Toronto shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Green passes to Siakam. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Portis kicks to Wall. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Huge bucket from Dwight. The vet stepping up when his team needs him.
Ariza against Leonard. Ibaka with a screen on Ariza.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the Raptors making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Ball against Lowry. Howard with a screen on Lowry.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
It's good from beyond the arc.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Beal gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
A proven champion and a big-time performer. Kawhi wants to be the guy at the line in these close ones.
And he does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, Kawhi has always been an elite defender, but he's become just as fearsome on the offensive end. You can tell he never stops working on his game.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's Beal with the three. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That's a huge basket. Beal showing why you can build your franchise around him. He is that special. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big two-possession game now.
And here's Wall outside. Toronto grabs the miss, and that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
A prototype 3-and-D guy. Green's focused on becoming a more complete player. Part of that is becoming more consistent from the free throw line.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Wall finds Howard. There's the triple. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical.
David, thank you as always. That'll do it for